Divine Director, come, seal me in thy ray, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guarded tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Blessed Master are, you are near no fire, flood with light, God's own might, radiant like a star. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom pure, thy power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light on me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and shape my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy ray, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom near, thy power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light in me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and save my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy ray, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Blessed Master are, you are in a fire, flood with light, God's own might, radiant like a star. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom pure, the power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light in me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and shape my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy way, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Blessed Master are, you are in a fire, flood with light, God's own might, radiant like a star. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom pure, the power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light in me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and save my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy way, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Blessed Master are, you are in a fire, flood with light, God's own might, radiant like a star. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom pure, the power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light in me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and save my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy way, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Blessed Master are, you are in a fire, flood with light, God's own might, radiant like a star. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director dear, give me wisdom pure, the power ever near, helps me to endure. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Shed thy light in me, come make me whole, banner of the free, mold and save my soul. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Divine Director, come, seal me in thy way, guide me to my home, by thy love I pray. Thy blue belt protect my world, thy dazzling jewels so rare, surround my form and adorn with the sense of thy prayer. Make us one guardian tower, like the sun's radiant power, let me be ever free, now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a arm. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me all better of the beam, all and save my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I bang. I blue velvet take my world, the dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guiding down like the sun's raining power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, the dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on light, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, the dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, the dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all is in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, the dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian tower like the sun's radiant power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom with the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me all better of the beam, all in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian down like the sun's raining power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all is in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director comes to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian down like the sun's radiant power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian down like the sun's radiant power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom with the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all is in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian down like the sun's radiant power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director come to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Make us one guardian down like the sun's radiant power. Let me be ever free now and for eternity. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Blessed as there are, you are in a fire, love with thy God's on might, radiant like a star. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director dear, give me wisdom and the power, every near, helps me to endure. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Shed the light in me, come make me whole, better of the beam, all in my soul. Thy blue velvet take my world, thy dazzling jewels are rare. Surround my form and adorn with the essence of thy bear. Divine director comes to me in thy way, come into my home by the love I pray. Thy blue velvet take remember that as angels of air, as a realm of form, and in no one the essence of thy bear. Make us one, God and down, like the sun's raining power, let me be ever free, no one for eternity. Family, but remember that as angels of air, as a realm of form, and in no one the essence of thy bear. But the man are, you are in a fire, love as I, God's of my beauty like a star. Family, but remember that as angels of air, as a realm of form, and in no one the essence of thy bear. Even if you're near, give me with him the power, even near, who's near and near. Family, but remember that as angels of air, as a realm of form, and in no one the essence of thy bear. Should the light in me come, make me whole, better of the beam, all in my soul. Family, but remember that as angels of air, as a realm of form, and in no one the essence of thy bear.